There we go. Finally. All right, let's get going here, peeps. We'll delete that. What is good? And welcome to this week's edition of the Wrestling with Fans podcast. We are a pro wrestling podcast created by fans for fans from a fan's perspective. My name is Kyle. This is episode 154, the Backlash preview, and we are starting off the episode. This news just broke not even an hour ago. It is 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. We're streaming on Friday instead of the normal Thursday because I want to do a fun show for you guys tonight. However, we are starting off this week's podcast with some very, very sad news, and that is the wrestling world I realize most of that wasn't recorded. But New Jack passed away earlier today in North Carolina after suffering a heart attack. The news was reported to PW Insider by New Jack's wife, Jennifer, of the heart attack and of his passing. So, on behalf of everybody here at Wrestling with Fans, we'd like just to send our heartfelt condolences to New Jack, his wife, Jennifer, his family, his friends, those that knew him best. One of the craziest MFers that ever stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring. New Jack. Rest in peace, man. All right. So now that we've talked about that horrible news, got some other stuff to talk about. Now, if you are listening to the audio version of this show, this is why you need to subscribe on YouTube. Because tonight, when I'm finished with the recording of the podcast, we're going to be doing some live figure unboxings. We're going to do some cool figure unboxings for you wonderful people here on YouTube. And just as a preview of what you can expect, let me pull this up so you all can see it. Don't know if that is going to work. No, it's not going to work. So we'll just go here. This is what's coming up during the post show tonight. This is what's coming up after we finish going live for the show. As you can see, we're going to do some live figure unboxings. We got 2 Funko Pops. We got the Undertaker, What Up, Dad? Boneyard Match Amazon exclusive. My wonderful girlfriend Jennifer picked this up at 7-Eleven on her way home from work. It is the 7-Eleven exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin Funko Pop. Let me move this light over just a little bit so y'all can see it a little bit better. We're also going to be doing Legend Series 10. Big Van Vader. He's getting unboxed tonight. And I have decided for the 100 subscriber giveaway, we're going to do something a little different. Because I'm going to open up this Elite Series 80 Kevin Owens. We've been sitting in the 80s in subscribers for a while. There's newer figures out, so we're going to give away a newer figure when a 100 subscriber giveaway comes. But I'm going to open up this Kevin Owens figure. I need a more updated Kevin Owens for the collection. And last but certainly not least, guys, what up, Mach? Macho Man Ultimate Edition. We're going to open up not one, not two, not three, not four, but all 5 figures. 2 pops, 2 elites, and 1 Ultimate Edition Macho Man Randy Savage. So, guys, this is why you need to subscribe on YouTube and set your notifications. Join us live. But make sure, speaking of social media, make sure you follow us across all social media. Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. Hulk, smash that like button to keep up to date with everything we do here on the podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. YouTube.com. I can't do that. Go to YouTube.com, search Wrestling with Fans Podcast, click the blue logo, and then click that subscribe button. If you're listening to the audio version, make sure you go down into the show notes, and there's a link to the YouTube page right there. Give us a subscribe. We're getting close to 100. I think we're sitting at 82 still. You can follow us on Instagram at Wrestling with Fans. Check us out on the web. Download or stream the shows at any time at WrestlingWithFans.com. New audio podcasts are posted every Saturday morning at 6:05, Daddy. Or you can take us on the go, download us to your favorite podcast listening device. You can check us out on all the major podcasting platforms: Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher. Wherever you get your podcast fix, you can get Wrestling with Fans. And finally, the email is wwfshow@gmail.com. So we're going to talk about WrestleMania's Backlash. Here out going forward, it will only be known as Backlash. I'm not going to give it that other stupid name. But before we talk about Backlash, there's a couple other news articles I want to touch on. Pulled this up over on Ringside News. Okay. Charlotte Flair is in the midst of another controversy. This time, it seems to stem from liking a tweet from Gal Gadot, a.k.a. Wonder Woman herself. Gal posted a tweet. It says, "My heart breaks. My country is at war. I worry for my family, my friends. I worry for my people. This is a vicious cycle that has been going on for far too long. Israel deserves to live as free and safe nation. Our neighbors deserve the same. I pray for the victims and their families. I pray for this unimaginable hostility to end. I pray for our leaders to find the solution so we can live side by side in peace. I pray for better days." Charlotte liked that tweet, which now has a lot of people attacking her, saying this is the time to cancel Charlotte Flair. But there's someone here that tweeted, "If anyone's curious who Gal Gadot is, she's one that played Wonder Woman. Yes, Charlotte liked her tweet. Gal Gadot has a history of fighting for peace, so stop trying to cancel Charlotte. Gal Gadot is fighting for the same thing Sami Zayn is fighting for." So people are trying to cancel Charlotte because she liked the tweet. This is the bull crap that I can't stand. Cancel culture. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because I could be here all night. But I just think it's funny that you're not allowed to like a tweet or retweet or anything. And then you have the woke mob coming after you trying to cancel you. I think it's a shame. She just wanted to, like what we all want, peace in the Middle East, the thing that you heard ad nauseum in the early to mid 90s. And the hostilities are still going on over there. And seems Charlotte wants the same thing that Sami Zayn is fighting for. Like that one tweet said. So that's out there. Another article. Apparently, Vince McMahon wanted to shake up WWE's pay-per-view schedule. WWE has a few options for SummerSlam, and it will reportedly take place on August 22nd. The location has not been locked down, although there are a few interesting options. According to Frightful Select, August 1st was another date that WWE toyed with for SummerSlam, but nothing has been confirmed as of yet. It was also reported several locations have been discussed. Las Vegas is apparently, quote, gaining a lot of steam, unquote. Phoenix is also an option, and a location in Texas is also being considered. It's also being reported that Vince McMahon specifically wanted to shake up the pay-per-view schedule around WrestleMania. At this point, it seems that schedule is back to normal now. It was not confirmed that Madison Square Garden is an option, but that was previously reported today. And I haven't read this article yet, so I'm going to read it in real time with you wonderful people here. This is from Webb is Jericho. Sonya Deville's stalker not to stand trial. If you remember last year, we talked about it for several weeks here on the podcast. Last year, Sonya Deville faced a terrifying situation when Philip A. Thomas II was arrested inside her home while possessing a knife, duct tape, and mace. He'd admit to police at the scene that he was planning on kidnapping her. Subsequently, he was charged with aggravated stalking, armed burglary of a dwelling, attempted armed kidnapping, and criminal mischief, and faced life imprisonment. It has now been learned from court documents that on May 10th, 2 doctors gave testimony after evaluating Thomas, and it has been deemed he is not mentally competent to stand trial. Instead, Thomas has been committed to the Florida State Hospital, who treats patients with severe mental disabilities. By law, Thomas cannot be held for more than 5 years as not mentally competent to proceed. This means if Thomas is still deemed to not have mentally recovered, he would have the charges dropped. However, before being released back into the community, medical staff would need to recommend he is ready to a judge. This is one of the downsides to the legal system. Is if you are deemed mentally incapable, and we're not really talking a lot of wrestling stuff here at the top of the show, so I apologize up front. But if you are not deemed medically sound, you can pretty much get away with whatever you want. And it's a shame. It's a shame. This guy should stand trial. This guy should be, put behind bars. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, at least not for the next 5 years. If there's any more information or any other follow-up on that, we'll make sure to talk about it here on the podcast. Forgot to post this to social media, so I'm posting a link to the Facebook page real quick, just to make sure everybody knows about it. If you're watching the stream right now, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. So let's go ahead and dive into the meat and taters of everything. Backlash, which surprisingly takes place this coming Sunday, May the 16th, from the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida. We are still in the Thunderdome era. And we've got Backlash. As of right now, SmackDown literally just started a few minutes ago. So there may be additional matches added throughout the night, and I'll try to update as I see them. But as of right now, there are 6 matches confirmed for Backlash this coming Sunday. Let's run down the card, and then we're going to break down a couple of these matches. So we have a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley defending the title against Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman. Also on the Raw side, we have Rhea Ripley defending the Raw Women's Championship against Asuka and Charlotte Flair. So Raw is going the way of the triple threat match for its Backlash stuff. We're also getting Bianca Belair defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Bayley. The Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Damian Priest versus The Miz in a lumberjack match. And finally, the head of the table, acknowledge him, the Blue Universal Champion Roman Reigns, defending the title against Cesaro. Now, there may or may not be additional matches added to the card. Like I said, SmackDown's going on right now, so I'll try to keep track, keep an eye out on anything that may come about if any new matches are added. But there's one thing I want to start off with. I want to start off with one thing here, talking about Backlash, and that's the Raw Women's Championship match. You have Rhea Ripley defending against Asuka and Charlotte Flair. On paper, this should be a great match. However, I don't care. They have done nothing to make me want to care about this match. Case in point, let's go back to Monday Night Raw. Now, I did not watch Raw this week because I've been kind of burnt out on WWE and just modern wrestling in general. But during Raw on Monday, Rhea Ripley went one-on-one against Asuka. 2/3 of your Raw Women's Championship match for Backlash. And what genius booking decision does WWE come up with? Rhea Ripley pins Asuka clean in the middle of the ring in 12 and a half minutes. Rhea's already beaten Asuka at WrestleMania. I think she, let's see, where was this at? She beat her at WrestleMania. Wrestled to a no contest the next night when Charlotte interfered. Defeated her in a six lady tag match a couple weeks ago, and then last night pins her clean in the middle of the ring. So in what world would I believe that Asuka stands any chance? Because in 2 of the last 3 singles matches she has had with Rhea Ripley, she has been pinned clean. I get when it's in a triple threat match. Now, when you're building to it, you can have some of these guys square off one-on-one. But you don't have them lose clean in the middle of the ring. Because now no one in their right mind is going to believe Asuka stands any chance to win this match. Asuka is pretty much there to take the pinfall for either Charlotte or Rhea Ripley. That is my prediction. Asuka will lose this match. I don't know who's going to win, but Asuka's going to lose the match. She's only in there to take the pinfall or to tap out. You can kind of say the same thing about on the men's side. Because not this past week, but the week before, Bobby Lashley pinned Drew McIntyre. After Bobby Lashley already beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. You know, Bobby Lashley beat Riddle a couple weeks before that. Submitted Drew McIntyre. Now he's been beating everybody. He's hasn't lost a match since losing the U.S. title back at Elimination Chamber. And before that, he hadn't lost clean in I don't know how long. I went back and looked at it a few weeks ago. On paper, this card should be pretty good. However, two of the bigger matches are kind of pointless. There's nothing really going on with any of them. Speaking of not interesting, Damian Priest and The Miz in a lumberjack match. Damian Priest has been locked in a seemingly never-ending feud with The Miz and John Morrison. Ever since, Royal Rumble making his debut, he has been feuding with The Miz for the better part of 4 months. Now, normally with the lumberjack match, the idea of a lumberjack match is to keep your heel from running. At no time during any of this feud has The Miz ran from Damian Priest. He hasn't been a chicken shit heel. He hasn't been, hightailing it when the going gets tough. But yet, we're going to have a lumberjack match to keep these two guys in the ring together. This is a lumberjack match for the sake of having a lumberjack match. There's absolutely no reason to have this lumberjack match. Speaking of no reasons, Roman Reigns and Cesaro. I've said it many times in the last several months. I love this version of Roman Reigns. I love Cesaro. But in no world right now do I believe there is a snowball's chance in hell Cesaro is walking out with the Universal title. I am happy that Cesaro is finally getting that momentum. He picked up that big win against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. He's been on a hot winning streak. Being involved with Roman Reigns, the face of the company, our tribal chief, our head of the table, it's great for Cesaro. He's finally being elevated to that top echelon of WWE talent. It is long overdue for Cesaro to get this kind of recognition. And again, this is probably just me personally, but I wish it was only he was in this position only because he's going to end up winning a world title. Now, I hope that post Backlash, that Cesaro doesn't get lost in the shuffle. The man has been around for years. He is far too talented never to have won a major world title in WWE. Now is not that time. You do not take the belt off of Roman Reigns right now. I've been saying this for months. When people have said, oh, it's time, at WrestleMania in that triple threat match with Edge and Daniel Bryan. Nope, it is not time to take the belt off of Roman Reigns. And it is not time this Sunday at Backlash to take the belt off of Roman Reigns. Whenever it is time, I just hope that Cesaro is in the mix and maybe considered. If not, maybe feuding with whoever does finally defeat Roman Reigns. The match should be good. I expect these two just to deliver. However, the outcome is very obvious and almost kind of makes it not really worth watching. Other than just, if you know what the outcome's going to be, it kind of takes away some of the mystique of wanting to watch the match. And also, let me close that up before that starts interfering. One of the only matches I'm actually looking forward to, and I think the build has been very good for it, and I think these ladies will deliver, and that is the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bianca Belair defending against your role model and mine, Bayley. The build has been good. Bianca and Sasha's match at WrestleMania was amazing. I expect this match to be just as good, if not maybe better. I don't know. That's up for debate. And finally on the card, the SmackDown Tag Titles. The Mysterios going against the Dirty Dogs. Hang on 1 second here. Excuse me, I had to sneeze, so I had to mute my microphone. I didn't realize that Rude and Ziggler were still tag team champions. That just goes to show you just how uneventful their tag team title reign has been. That I didn't even realize that Rude and Ziggler were SmackDown tag champs. That's telling you something. Again, SmackDown's going on right now as I record. But I'm just not looking forward to Backlash Sunday. I'm going to watch because, it's my Gerald. But I mean, Bayley and Bianca and Roman and Cesaro are the only two matches I'm really looking forward to, and I know the outcome of the Roman Cesaro match already. None of the other matches currently on this card interest me one bit, and that's pretty bad because I was really excited for WrestleMania. I talked on the show, my review, that Night 2 was a bit of a letdown. Night 1 was fire. Night 2 was a bit of a letdown. But if this is what we're going to get for Backlash, I think it's a little underwhelming. But maybe, just maybe, they're saving it for Money in the Bank. Because we're getting Money in the Bank in June. We do have another takeover coming, June 13th, takeover in your house, which will be in between. And then the following week is Money in the Bank, which apparently will take place from the Yuengling Center at the Thunderdome in Tampa, Florida. But yeah, Backlash, to me, it's going to be a fart in church. Not going to be worth it. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think is going to happen this Sunday at Backlash? And guys, that's really all I have for the podcast this week. I sat down to do my normal research, and that's when the news of New Jack's passing hit. So, again, excuse me. Very sad, the passing of New Jack. Rest in peace, Jerome Young. One other thing, for you audio listeners, for those on YouTube, if you join me live on Monday, you already heard the big announcement. So we're going to end the podcast with this announcement. But have no fear. Don't forget, we are going to stay alive unboxing this beautiful set of WWE figures as soon as we stop recording. Take a quick break, set my light up, and then we're going to unbox some figs. So make sure you stay tuned for all that goodness. But for those who may have missed the announcement, this past Monday, got a brand new channel coming to YouTube. Guys know Chris, who is one of my former co-hosts. He's a huge toy head like I am. And he kind of came up with this idea. And we're going to run with it. We're going to see what happens. I barely have some time to manage one YouTube channel, but I'm going to take on a second one, god damn it. So if you're watching here on YouTube, I'll show you this off. If you're an audio podcast listener, in the show notes below, in your app or on the website, there's going to be a link. It's going to be to a brand new YouTube channel. If you guys remember the toy store KB Toys, Well, coming soon to YouTube. The channel is already up. There are no videos yet. Hoping to get the first video out next week. If you remember KB Toys, I want you guys to post a link in the live chat. We have none other than the debuting KC Toys. From the mind of the man who's bringing you the Wrestling with Fans podcast and one of his former co-hosts, we are going to be bringing you all the toy goodness. So for all of you toy heads out there, for all of you collectible guys, click the link in the live chat. I pinned the message. Or down in the show notes of this audio podcast, there's a link to the YouTube channel. Click that link, go ahead and click subscribe. Click the little bell icon and set them notifications to always, because you're going to get some pure fire from KC Toys. KC for Kyle and Chris. We're going with the alternate KB Toy spelling, Kaycee instead of KC like KB. The original spelling of KB Toys was Kaybe. So we're going to play off of that. This is just a mock-up of the logo. So if you're watching live on YouTube, it's a mock-up of the logo. So click the link. We've already had a few people who were watching live on Monday subscribe. So shout out to you guys. Thank you all for being early in the KC Toys. And I can let you guys know that the other night, Chris and I filmed a 30-minute unboxing video. 30 minutes of raw footage. We unboxed not one, not two, not three, but 4 NECA Gremlins. 4 NECA Gremlin figures. One of them was the Ultimate Gizmo, and then 3 of the other Gremlin figures. It was a 30-minute raw footage video. We were over at his place, sitting on the couch, unboxing some brand new NECA figures. What are you going to see on KC Toys? You're going to see NECA. You're going to see WWE. You're going to see Star Wars. You're going to see vintage stuff. You're going to see Marvel. You're going to see Power Rangers. You're going to see it all. You're going to be toy hunts, toy news, toy unboxings. Chris also has an in with a lot of the local toy stores here in Maryland. Toy stores like Attorney of Dreams in Tawnytown, Maryland. You're going to see us. We're going to go do some store tours. Say that 5 times fast. We're going to interview the owners, showcase their stores. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be all about toys. Any kind of toys you can think of, we're going to talk about them. We're going to buy them. We're going to unbox them. I can let you guys know now. This info will be posted. This will come out in the video. So you're all getting an exclusive preview here right now. At 50 subscribers, only 50 subscribers, we're going to give away an AEW Series 1 Chris Jericho figure. Not 1B. The original Series 1 Chris Jericho at 50 subscribers. I believe we're at 7 subscribers now on that channel. So when we hit 50, we're going to give away an AEW Series 1 Chris Jericho figure. So make sure you get on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon now and subscribe to KC Toys. That NECA figure unboxing will probably come Monday. I'm editing it this weekend and getting that up for you wonderful people. So that is the big announcement. I made that official on Monday. We're going to talk about it again here tonight. We're going to talk about it on every show. I'm going to plug my other YouTube channel as often as possible. Toys are really hot. They're really hot on YouTube. The toy YouTube community is blowing up. And we're going to jump on it. Still going to bring you the same live streams every Monday and Thursday here on Wrestling with Fans. You'll still get wrestling figure unboxings. But before long, all of the toy stuff will end up over on KC Toys, along with the Fig Hunt. So it'll be more wrestling-centric content here on the Wrestling with Fans YouTube channel. It'll be mainly about the podcast and wrestling news. If you guys caught the YouTube short I posted yesterday announcing the stream was moving, I'm really digging these YouTube short videos. So I'm going to try to do YouTube shorts in between live streams and regular videos, because the YouTube shorts, it's great. 15 to 60 seconds, short video, quick and to the point. That's what I'm hoping to start bringing you guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wrap up the official podcast. Going to take a 3 or 4 minute break. And then we're going to come back. We're going to stay live here on YouTube. And we are going to unbox some awesome fire figures. Again, we've got What Up, Dad? Undertaker, Amazon exclusive Boneyard Match Pop. The 7-Eleven exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin Funko Pop. Legend Series 10 Big Van Vader. Elite Series 80 Kevin Owens. We're going to pick a different figure for the 100 subscriber giveaway here, because I'm going to keep this. I need an updated Owens. I've decided I'm keeping it, and we'll buy something newer when the time comes. Maybe a WWE, maybe an AEW. We'll figure that out when we get there. And last but certainly not least, What Up, Mach? Macho Man Ultimate Edition figure. If you're listening to the audio version of the show, these videos will be posted to the YouTube channel later this weekend, so you'll be able to check out these figure unboxings. But one last time before we go for the podcast portion, Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. Hulk, smash that like button to keep up to date with everything we do here on the Wrestling with Fans podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Again, we are at 82 subs. We're doing a giveaway at 100, so we have 18 to go. YouTube.com, search Wrestling with Fans podcast. Click the blue logo. Click that subscribe button. If you're watching the live stream now, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Again, if you're listening to the audio version of this show, down in the show notes, there is a link to the YouTube channel. Click it and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at Wrestling with Fans. Posted an interesting picture of something I saw at Walmart. I'm not going to talk about it here, but you can check it out over on Instagram at Wrestling with Fans. Links in the video description and audio description. Check us out on the web. Download or stream the audio show at any time. WrestlingWithFans.com. New audio podcasts are available every single Saturday morning at 6:05 Eastern Time. Or you can take us on the go, download us to your favorite podcast listening device. You can get us wherever you get your podcast fix. Just search Wrestling with Fans Podcast. We're on Apple. We are on Google. We are on Spotify. We are on iHeartRadio. We are on Stitcher. Anywhere you get your podcast fix, you can find Wrestling with Fans. And finally, wwfshow@gmail.com is the email address. But that's going to do it for the podcast portion of the show. Don't forget, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to unbox some awesome figures. If you're just tuning in, these are the figures we're going to be unboxing in just a couple minutes. I got to move a light. I got to move my light up here so it faces more down on this. And we'll going to get a drink, move a light, and we're going to unbox some figs. So I hope that you guys will stick around. Take a quick break. For you audio listeners, thank you all for listening. I will see you next time right here on Wrestling with Fans. All right, guys. So we are officially done the podcast portion of the stream tonight. Take a quick break. I'm going to play some tunage for you guys. Play some tunes. I'm going to use the restroom. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to grab my trusty X-Acto knife. And then we're going to unbox these little figgies you can see right here behind me. So stay tuned. We're going to unbox some figs. Have a little fun. So we will be right back. Just hang tight. right, guys, we are back in here live. Doing some figgy unboxings. We're going to set the big boys aside for a few minutes. And I'm going to break these videos up for individual YouTube videos later on. But for now, we're going to do this all one go. Set the trusty X-Acto Knife of Doom here to the side for a minute. So we've got our two Funko Pops. We got Undertaker. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, some people like to keep their Funkos unboxed. A lot of them I do. But certain ones, like all my wrestlers, like with all of my other wrestling figures, I like to keep them loosey. There's a few I still have in box. The gold SmackDown Rock version. And then the Amazon exclusive John Cena, the clear You Can't See Me. I've kept them in on card for now. Saw no real reason to unbox them. So let's take a look. What up, Dad? At the Undertaker in this Boneyard Match attire. And you can't see this from the front of the package, obviously, but he does have the long ponytail and his TX logo there on the back. I'll try to get a little closer so you can see it. There you go. Kind of see it there behind the ponytail. The tattoos on this thing look sick, even for a small Funko Pop. It captures the overall likeness of Taker from that match, including the bandana. Love the Undertaker. He's like my favorite wrestler of all time. And this was one of my favorite matches. And this is pretty much how he went out, was the Boneyard match. So we got Undertaker. We'll kind of set him up here to the side for a bit. Now this one of the most sought after Funko Pops for WWE in recent memory. The 7-Eleven exclusive. So for those of you not in the States, I don't think 7-Elevens are around the world. But 7-Eleven is a convenience store here in the States. And they partner with WWE for this exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin Funko Pop. You can buy a variant of this on WWE Shop. But the 7-Eleven exclusive is a little different. Because it is the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, with not only the Big Eagle, but also one of the WWF Tag Team Championships. He's got his Austin 316 shirt on. He's got his trademark jean shorts. He's got both of his knee braces on. The WWE Shop version is basically the same belt, or excuse me, the same pop. There's no tag belt, and he is in his Austin, his entrance vest. So it's a little bit different. But this is the 7-Eleven exclusive. This is the variant of that. And actually, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera here, but yeah, in the regular version, it's jeans, the vest with the Big Eagle title, which you can kind of see right there. That is the regular version right there. But the 7-Eleven exclusive variant is this bad boy right here. So cool. Again, thank you, Jen, for picking that up for me the other day. Let's set the pop boxes aside. Let's start off the Elite unboxings. I'll set these guys over here. My phone's kind of in the way. Well, no, we'll lay them here so you can kind of see them. There we go. So originally, this Elite Series 80 Kevin Owens was going to be our 100 subscriber giveaway. But since it's taking a little bit longer to get to 100 subs, I'm going to go ahead and open them. And what we'll do is when we hit that 100 subscriber goal, when we hit that milestone, we'll get a brand new figure to unbox. Whether that be, an Elite, maybe a couple basics, maybe an AE dub. Whatever we can find. We'll make it worthwhile at 100. take care of you guys for taking care of me. Live figure unboxings are fun. It's got the light blue background. I've got a whole stack of these. Just going to toss that off to the side for now. I try to keep it nice and neat here. You can see KO in his plastic prison. Now, this does come with a slew of accessories. So we're going to open up like we do in our normal figure unboxing videos. We're going to go over the accessories first, and then we'll look at KO. There's that. That. And of course, he's got damn rubber bands on it. Just be careful if you're cutting. Don't need you cutting a finger off or something. All right, so let's set the trusty X-Acto knife of doom off to the side. And he's got these stupid things on him. All right, I'm going to try to keep this a little neater than I normally do. Normally, I'm just tossing stuff everywhere. We are going to toss the box off. Like I said, let's start with the accessories. Now, he does come with a mic holding hand and a fist. He does come with the matching opposite mic holding hand and fist to go with the other ones that he comes with. He does come with the Halliburton briefcase. Nothing in it. Still cool. Nice to have a briefcase accessory. And for the first time in my collection, I got a ladder. I'm super excited to add a ladder to the collection. Now, this little pin isn't really in there very good. But there you can see the ladder. Now, I could get some paint and maybe paint this green. They do have Money in the Bank briefcase accessories. This one is not one, so I don't know if I'm going to either paint it green, turn it into a Money in the Bank briefcase, or if I will just leave it as is. Forgot to record, so I'll wait till I'm done this, and then we'll record the rest. So you can see here, I'll give you a good look. Make sure I got him in focus there. There's Kevin Owens. This is the updated head scan. It's got the new hair, the longer, thicker beard. The tattoos are updated. Does have his fight shorts. And, of course, one of my favorite shirts, the Stun Owens Stun t-shirt. Now, this is a non-removable shirt. So if you wanted to take it off and put a custom shirt or something like that on them, you'd actually have to cut the shirt off. I think I don't see a lot of the rubber shirt accessories have little tabs on the side or the front or the side of the back, some in the front that you can pop off and make them removable. But his one leg here's a little bow-legged. If you can kind of see it there in the picture, it's a little off, but still good. Like I said, this is going to be our 100 subscriber giveaway figure, but I've decided that I'm going to open it and add an updated KO to my collection. But we will reward you guys for 100 subscribers with another fun figure giveaway. But there we go. Kevin Owens, Elite Series 80. Let's set him and accessories off to the side. Now let's move on. I was going to do an individual boxing, but I figured now is as good a time as any. Big Van Vader Legends Series 10. Super excited to get this figure. Big shout out to Chris for finding one for me before they went scarce and the prices, went through the roof. Now you can find them pretty much anywhere, and you could order them directly from Target. We're there for the first few weeks. People were hoarding these bad boys up. Let's them up. Got that there. And again, I love these legends. I love the legends backdrops. I keep all my backdrops. I don't know why. I might use them for something one day, but I've got a stack. It's about that freaking thick of backdrops from all my figs. Toss that over there. Let's pull Mr. Leon White out. He does have some good accessories, so we're going to go pop these out of the plastic prison here. This is the one everybody's talking about. I gotta cut that. All right, get that out of here. Get this trash cleaned up. I don't want little plastic pieces everywhere. All right, so we got Big Van Vader. Shout out to anybody hopping in the live stream. Welcome. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. Let's throw that over there. All right, let's talk accessories. Now, he does come with the V fingers, but he also does come with the gloved mic holding hands. These look like they are very similar to the ones that like the Undertaker gets in his figures. So you got them there. Also does come with a second head. See that there. And then he does come with the Vader mask. Sangaro, welcome to the stream, my friend. We're just doing some fig unboxings. Close up the podcast on little fig unboxings. Does have his Vader mask. We're going to pop that on the fig here in just a minute. And the accessory that has the whole fig world ablaze, the giant mastodon mask. This is such a cool accessory for this Vader. Let's take a look at the figure. He is a beefy, beefy boy. It's his classic WCW attire when he had the mask. It's kind of got like the red lightning bolts all over. I'm going to get close up for you there. Take a look there in the front and the back. His, as you can see, his mid section is a little loose. The torso is a little loose. He moves a lot, but you know what? It's all good. He is on ball joints, so you can have Vader doing the splits if you want. I don't know why you'd want that. What's the name of it? Sangar, this is the Big Van Vader Legend Series 10 Elite. But he does have the V hands. It's Vader time. Let's pop his mask head off just like that. Let's put his other head on. So you can see what it looks like. The other head scan on there. Let me lower this light now. Just a smidge so you can get a better look. Okay. Actually, no, give me 1 second. Let me try to improve this lighting real quick. All right, let's see if that works. Might add a little yellow lighting, but lighting nonetheless. Okay. And then he does come with his traditional Vader mask. That I think you can just pop right on. Give me 1 sec here. This doesn't go on quite as easy as I thought it would. Let me do this. Let's pop the head off. Let's put the mask on first. And then we'll put the head back on. Yeah, this isn't very easy to get on. Just be very careful putting this on. You don't want to break it. You don't want to rip it. But it is a very tight fit to get this mask on. Oh my goodness. If I'd have known I had this much trouble. It's stuck on his ear. There we go. I'm getting her now. I'm trying not to rip it. That's the thing, is I don't want to damage the mask. So let's get him back on. Now if we can get it on there straight. Again, if you have this Vader, be very careful getting the mask on. You don't want to rip it. You don't want to damage it. Ah, there we go. Finally. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. But there you can see Vader. This classic red mask there. And then this behemoth says right on top, just like that. You see, he's got the red eyes in it. It's Vader time, y'all. Super excited to get this figure. Oh, that's the red from the mask. Okay, so the mask kind of sits in there. Whereas his eyes should be coming through these holes, but the mask ends up coming through and kind of gives it red eyes, which is a pretty cool effect. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's the way it turned out. Big Van Vader Legends Series 10. And finally, guys, last, but certainly not least. What up, Mach? Macho Man. We'll set Vader here. Set KO over here. Macho Man Ultimate Edition. I love Macho Man. I've got the Defining Moments Mach. I've got the Ring Cart WrestleMania 3 Edition Mach. And I've also got the Retrofest Macho Man. I don't have a lot. I have a few. I have the key ones. I've got WrestleMania 3. So there you can see, I love the Ultimate Edition packaging. Move it up here so y'all can see it. So clean, so good. And it opens just like a book. And I think I got all the tape off. So this should be pretty easy. Yep, got one more. Let's tape the cut here. And one right here. Okay. Make sure you get all the tapes. All of the tapes. So there you go. It opens up like a book. Macho Man Ultimate Edition figures. Let's take out the plastic piece. Now, this doesn't come with a backdrop. Just a solid red box, but folds up nice and neat for storage. See Mach here in the plastic prison. Let's pop out the accessories, because that's how we do. We do accessories first here. And it comes with a lot of accessories, a lot of good accessories. If you guys been collecting Ultimate Editions, let me know in the comments. I've got a few. I've got Shinsuke Nakamura. Was the first Ultimate I purchased. I got Triple H Ultimate. And I have Bret the Hitman Hart Ultimate. The Bret Hart Ultimate I bought secondhand, so I don't have all of the accessories. I don't have all the heads or the hands. But I do have the jacket and the jacket arms and then the plain arms too. So, again, shout out to Justin over at Unboxed Alliance for putting that up on a sale that I picked up a while back. Thank you, sir. Check them out on Instagram and on Facebook. Unboxed Alliance. I need to get a link for that. Okay, so we got Mach out. Put this back in here for now. Let's see here. I love the back of the Ultimate boxes too because it has like that's actually the figure up there at the top. Like that's just how posable it is. It says here it's difficult to say if Macho Man Randy Savage is more iconic in pop culture or inside the ring. Everything about the superstar was awe-inspiring, from his entrance to his trademark colorful attire to his unforgettable promos to his signature flying elbow drop. In the end, there are only two words needed to describe Macho Man. Oh, yeah. So, super awesome to get Macho Ultimate Edition. Let's start with the accessories, guys. He comes with standard mic holding hands. Does have the mic holding hands with the tape. You got the Mach tape hands. He does come with the open palm hands, taped Mach style. Now mine does have a little paint blemish there on the palm. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up on this camera. But it does have a little extra white paint blemish there on the palm, which is fine. I can probably acetone that off. He does come with the Macho green sunglasses right there. Does come with the cowboy hat with the green tassels. See that right there. Really cool. Does come with an extra head. This is more like he comes with kind of his macho grin, and then this one's kind of more of a straight face. And then he does come with the soft goods jacket. It's kind of like that white pleather with the green tassels. Ultimate Editions need soft goods, guys. This is so cool, this jacket right here. Let's take a closer look at the figure. Oh, wow. I almost feel like they got like some more articulation in here than normal. Double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. He does have the tassels on the shoulders, but they are rubber. And they do kind of fold up. It's like a little shoulder cap that'll move around a little bit. So you can do that. Does have a couple tassels here on the ribs, rubber accessories that are just kind of in there. Does have the yellow and pink and black tights with the little crazy print. The white, the green boots. I'll give you guys a good close up of Mach there. See him. Such a cool figure. I'm going to put the stuff on. We're going to put the jacket on, but we're going to change his hands out. So what we'll do is we'll put the jacket on. The Macho Man. Yeah. Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Got that on. Let's get the, make sure I put the right hand on the right side. So this one will go over here. This one will go over here like that. So we kind of do the pose we want to do. Should have posed the arms first before I put the jacket on, but you know, it's all good. I'll make it work. Let's get his sunglasses on. Now, on these Macho Mans, you're not going to be able to pick it up on the camera, but there's little grooves right here by his ears. You're not going to be able to pick it up on the camera, but they're little right here by his ears where these sunglasses slide right on in. Makes it super easy to get him on his head. And we'll put his cowboy hat on. Oops. Oh, let's pull. Let's put the jacket under the hair so it looks a little more natural. There we go. Much better. All right. Live fig unboxings are a lot harder than the normal ones I put on the channel. But there you go, guys. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop. Rise to the top. Yeah. So there you go. Macho Man Ultimate Edition. I'm so happy to have this figure. Picked him up on Amazon for pretty much retail. So I can't complain about that. I also have the next wave of Ultimate Editions coming soon. Hopefully they'll be here by the end of the month from Ringside. Ric Flair and Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate Editions. Speaking of Stone Cold, give me one sec here. Shout out to my homie Chris. He picked this up a couple weeks ago on a claim sale. Forgot he had, bought it. Once it got there, he realized he didn't really want it. He didn't really have a use for it. So he asked your boy if I wanted. Of course, I'm not going to say no to a free fig, especially not one that I was on the hunt for a while. It is the Royal Rumble Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, he is missing one of his knee braces, and he doesn't have all of his accessories, like the hands and stuff, but that's fine. I have a Tegan Knox basic that has a couple knee braces on it, so I'm going to take one off and see if it'll fit over this. If not, Steve at one point did have only one knee brace, but this is awesome. Got the 101, SCSA, the skull, and then the big skull on the back. I was on the hunt for this thing for a while. The only Royal Rumble line figure that I found from this year was the Ultimate Warrior, the one that everybody else wanted. But I was lucky enough to find Warrior. Again, Chris bought him, and he realized he didn't want him, so he just gave him to your boy. So thank you, Chris, for that. I did hook him up with a Jack's Bone Cruncher Owen Hart. Kind of as a thank you, because he had already wanted it before, and I just never gotten around to give it to him. So I went in and gave it to him, almost like a straight-up trade ski. But either way. So let's recap everything we got here, guys. It's been a fun stream. We're going to end it here in just a few minutes. Let's recap all that we've done here tonight. We've got the Undertaker Boneyard Match Funko Pop. We've got the 7-Eleven exclusive Stone Cold 2 belts Funko Pop. Didn't unbox them, but I'm showing them off anyway. The Stone Cold Steve Austin Royal Rumble figure again. Thank you, Chris, for that. Speaking of Chris, check out KC Toys on YouTube. Link is in the pinned comment to the live chat. Link is in the video description. We also did Kevin Owens Elite Series 80. Again, this was going to be my giveaway at 100 subs. But we're going to get a brand new figure, a more current figure. This has been out for a little while. So we're going to do a more modern figure. We have the Vader Legends Series 10. Such an awesome figure. He's a big, beefy boy. And finally, last but certainly not least, Macho Man Randy Savage Ultimate Edition. That's going to do it for this video. That's going to do it for the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun tonight. We stream every Monday and Thursday here on the Wrestling with Fans YouTube channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, we're giving away a figure, maybe two, at 100 subs. So get us to 100 subs so I can give away some figgies. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Wrestling with Fans. All right, and I stopped my recording there, guys. I'm stop my recording there. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring this up. So that was a fun stream. Not a lot in the chat department tonight. Did see a few people come in and out. Thank you, Singar, for chatting me up here at the end. Again, the audio show will be going up tomorrow morning. So if you missed the live, the audio will go up tomorrow. Check out KC Toys on YouTube. Let me move this light back over here so I can get a little bit of spotlight on me. Looks a lot better there. Yeah, Chris and I did a 30-minute NECA Gremlin figure unboxing. The first video. It's going to be a little rough. I'm used to doing YouTube. Chris isn't. Something he's going to learn to do. But I think he did really well for his first time ever being in a YouTube video. Very proud of him for wanting to do this. It's a lot of fun. And Journey, I hope you guys will join me. You guys join me here at Wrestling with Fans. Hope you guys join us on KC Toys. Links are everywhere. But I'm going to end the stream here tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Right here on Wrestling with Fans. Ooh, yeah. Dig it.